Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Tracy with JBL Threads. Thank you for joining me this morning. To any new viewers, welcome. Any returning viewers, welcome. So what are we going to do today, you guys? Well, I've still been a busy little butterfly, and I am almost done with my banner. As you can see, I've only got maybe one more design I'm going to put here and one more little Easter egg design I'm going to put here. And I don't know, I might try to squeeze in one here. We'll see how it goes. So I've already got my hooped up on my duck canvas fabric that I did receive, that I did get from Joann's. And you guys, I have a lot of fabric because I also like to sew too. So this is just some I pulled out of my stock, right? Okay, so you can see the back of my project where I still have to go ahead and get this cutaway stabilizer cut off. But again, all I do is I just take my hoop, which is my mighty hoop, my 11 by 13, and I just move it all across my fabric, you guys, because I have my bigger embroidery arms on my embroidery machine, and I don't want to keep on unscrewing those screws and taking them off and put them back on for the smaller hoops. So I just use this one size hoop for this whole project. I just move it over here to do this design over here. To get these down here, I just pushed it down, moved it over here to get these over here, and so on and so forth. Now, what I do want to share with you today is I am so excited because you see this little guy right here, this little Easter bunny guy. You guys, this was a PNG file that I did get from my favorite new website, Creative Fabrica, and I actually digitized this, you guys, and turned it into stitches. Look at that. I'm so excited because it kind of came out pretty awesome, you guys. I am working on practicing doing my digitizing some of my own images, but I do have so many that I still buy offline if I see some that I like. Again, I am always on Embroidery Library, urbanthreads.com, embroidery designs. I get some from Etsy, and there's many, many more embroidery sites out there that you guys can purchase designs from if you are not into digitizing your own designs right now. Again, I do have the Chroma Lux digitizing software that enables me to go ahead and digitize these images as well as try to change any stitches around. You know, a complex fill stitch, which is a big area of fill stitch to fill in big spaces, or a satin stitch to fill in smaller spaces like this little ear here. You might do a satin stitch there. But you guys, look at this. I've got this gnome design here, Easter design. I did get this one also off of Creative Fabrica, you guys. So you guys, check it out. Creative Fabrica has many, many designs for many of your crafting needs. So what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and put one more Easter egg here that also I did get from Creative Fabrica, a PNG file, and I did turn that into a DST file for my RICOMA embroidery machine. So all I'm going to do is I've got it currently hooped up, and I'm going to put it here where I want it to go. So I'm going to just take a piece of cutaway stabilizer that I had in the stock. I'm just going to place my stabilizer here. I'm going to use some adhesive spray that I had in my stock. I'm going to see it like spray it on like so. I'm just going to put it right here in this corner, you guys, and rub it down. And then what I like to do is I like to turn it over, and I like to take one of my stick pins and just stick it in the top because your embroidery fill is not going to sew all the way up there anyway. Just to make it some extra stable, to make sure that my cutaway stabilizer does not move from the back. So I'm going to put my little pin here, and I have my little Easter egg design. Let me guys show you that, what it looks like. That is my Easter egg design right there. that I have digitized in my Chroma Lux software, you guys. And we're going to head on over to the embroidery machine so we can go ahead and get that stitched out. Okay, everybody, so we are over at the embroidery machine. Again, the RICOMA MT1501. Love this machine, not an affiliate, just love embroidery. And I have learned how to use this machine, you guys. So we're going to make sure that we pull our fabric extra tight. Make sure you can hear that so that we don't have any registration issues. I'm going to go ahead and, because I want my, let me turn this light off because I think it's too much light. I'm going to try to put my egg here. So let me go ahead and do my trace to make sure that I am within my embroidery area and that we don't hit my hoop. One more time, you guys. And I think I'm going to just push it down just a little. All right, and that looks good for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put in my colors, which are lavender, orange, blue, white, and black. Let me get those in. Lavender, orange, blue, white, and black. Gonna go ahead and hit OK to get those colors set up in my embroidery screen. And what I'm gonna do now, you guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and hit the start button and get started so we can go ahead and stitch out this design. Here we go. Now, I did recently change my thread here to add in this purple thread because I had some other color up there. So I'm going to just go ahead and snip that away real quick. And the only thing that I still really need to work on, you guys, which everything is a learning curve, it's going to take time. I can figure out how to go ahead and put that complex fill on the egg, which is the purple that you see stitching out right now. But now I just need to learn how to hide and connect all my stitches underneath the design so I don't have so many trims to do at the end of my design. One thing at a time, you guys. I'll get there. Just got to keep practicing, keep honing it in, learning your craft, you guys. That's all you got to do. All right, everybody, with that, my design is done. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now, again, this is one that I did auto digitize too. And just so you guys know, I do get a little help from auto digitizing this outside perimeter, but as you can see, I didn't quite get it pushed over exactly around the egg, but that's okay. I just got to keep practicing on that. Now this I did all do manually, go in and digitize the flowers and everything. I just got a little help with auto digitizing around the black part. So that's one egg. Let's go ahead and get hooped up, ready to do our last egg. Probably just gonna do one more right in here, and I'm going to go ahead and get the backing on, show you guys what it looks like, and just in enough time, you guys, to hang it up on my door for this last Easter week. And guess what? That's okay, because next year time Easter rolls around, I'll have it all ready to go and get that hung up. So let me go ahead and get this hooped up so we can go ahead and get our next design started. Okay, guys, back at the embroidery machine now. As you can see, I have it hooped up next to the gnome now, so I can go ahead and get my last egg. We're going to try to squeeze it right into that space there. So I'm going to go ahead and just get my hoop installed onto the RICOMA MT1501. I am going to get my flash drive, put it into my monitor here. Let me just bring the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, this one is just going to be a little orange egg, little lady orange egg with a bow. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to hit the unlock button to remove our first Easter egg design. I'm going to hit File. I'm going to hit my flash drive, and I'm going to search for my Easter orange egg, which is the last one here at the bottom. You can see now she came up on the screen. We're going to head and hit our embroidery machine to load it into our folder, which I'm going to put it into folder 2. We're going to hit it again, and we're going to add it into our system to get ready to go ahead and get stitched out. So we hit the embroidery machine over here. We hit the back arrow. We hit the orange Easter orange decoration down here, and we hit OK to load it into the embroidery file program on the machine, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this back onto needle 1 so that we could just move our needle 1 back over to where our needle 1 position should go. We're going to hit escape, and we're going to start pushing our design over to try to get it located in the spot that I want to get it stitched out in. Now, I do have her orange on the screen, but there already is so much orange in my design on this side, and that orange is so heavy. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and change the color, make it light blue. Beauty of embroidery, you don't have to always do the colors that come up on the design. You can change it to whatever you want. So let's go ahead and push that down a little bit and see if we can get it centered into our spot that I want to have stitched out. Let me go ahead and move the camera down so you guys can see where I'm trying to get the design put in. Okay, so I'm trying to get it like right in this area here. So all I'm going to do is keep on moving my arrows over on my display until I can kind of wiggle it into the spot that I want to get it in to get it stitched out. We're going to do my trace. Hit OK to enter it into the embroidery status. And that's just still a little bit too far over, you guys. So I'm going to push it over back to the right. I'm going to hit my arrow to bring it down a little bit. so we can get it down closer a little bit down here. And let's do our trace again. And I think I'm going to push it down just a little more. Let's do a trace. Yeah, and I think that I like that. I like that spot, you guys. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my colors loaded in. Again, orange is my main color, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the colors up and make it another color. So the first color to be stitched out is going to be our little blue bow, but we're going to change that up. Maybe I'll make it. Maybe I'll make that one. Oh, a hot pink. So we'll do 11. Then next is our orange, and I think we're going to do teal. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit OK. And we're going to go ahead and get our embroidery started, you guys. All right, everybody. And with that, my girl is done. My pretty blue egg girl is done. Let me go ahead and just trim up some of these threads. She came out a little bit better around the edging than the other girl. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. Give me a minute. All right, everybody. And so I have sewn my backing onto my Easter banner, and there it is. It's a little wrinkled because I didn't iron the front, but you know, look at all those nice little designs. And then let me turn it around to show you the back. We put our Easter color fabric backing onto it. And then what I do is I add some buttonholes on the sides so that I can hang them up on my little hooks on my door. And let me just let you guys get a close-up of that. Look at how nice that looks. I love making these banners. I have made a Valentine's banner. It's a little bit longer though. A Valentine's banner, a Christmas banner, a Thanksgiving banner, and now an Easter banner. Oh, and a Halloween banner. Can't forget that one because my granddaughter loves Halloween. But so there it is. Our finished embroidery Easter door banner that we're going to hang up just for a good week. And no worries, next year we'll get a whole month out of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed my process as to how I put this banner together and the steps that I did using my one hoop to move it around to get all of my designs onto my fabric. That's one option. You also can just use smaller hoops if you chose to go that route and still move your hoops around to get your different designs onto your fabric. Well, thanks for joining me, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. Again, please like, share, and subscribe for me. And I will see you guys in the next video. And I got to think about what I want to make for you next. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day now. Bye.